different boss AI. You get different weapon uses. And here we go. We're going.
Yep,
right
and the runners are off.
Right in the Crashman stage for an instant reset.
So we got iraqvet starting up in Bubble Man. After Prodigy takes a reset, he is into Flashman. Let's see what these stages have in store for our runners.
It's a very dark-looking Fanta Falls there. It's more like Dark Falls in the water there.
Oh, absolutely. We got some gear jesters and the platform steer leading down. And some metal crushers on Prodigy's screen. So, one key thing to note that you're going to see on iraqvet's screen here that you might not be sure about, because typically on that screen you'd see your runners zip across and skip this section entirely. However, the rules for this tournament is that this is in fact a zipless tournament.
Yeah, this tournament is going to be zipless, so we're going to not see any zips. We're going to see a lot of interesting item usage to get around some precarious platforms.
Yeah, hopefully we won't see any zips. Because if the runners do zip, intentionally or not, they will incur a penalty.
Alright, we got Prodigy hitting the first boss door, going into Flashman room. We don't know who the boss is going to be.
And it's Metal Man.
Oh wow, he's throwing those white hot discs.
Alright, and iraqvet coming up against his first boss in Bubble Man stage with very little health. And he finds Quick Man. Ooh, and taking a death. Kind of expected, though. I think probably was intentional at that point.
So Prodigy knocks down Flashman stage and he collects an item 3.
Oh, very, very nice. Always nice to see an early item, especially on the first stage.
We got a very jumpy Quick Man, and he runs pretty fast. Sometimes you'll get a really slow Quick Man. Oh, and iraqvet takes a death. That is unfortunate.
Ooh, you hate to see it. Yes, that is also another key factor to point out, that the behavior of the bosses, the 8 robot masters specifically, is randomized as well in this. So where you're used to maybe doing a certain strat in any percent, they could just fly across the screen 10 times faster than they normally would, or move at like the speed of a snail.
Oh, and iraqvet picking up a key item. Item 1.
Oh, excellent. That can make this very interesting, because if these runners end up going into Crashman stage without picking up any item, they could have very distinct advantages.
Well, iraqvet just made his way into Airman stage and died, but he got Airman stage and item 1. That could be a very good combination, but he's choosing for a different stage. He got Metal Man.
Yeah, I could hardly blame him on that one. You hate to see the fat fans in that section.
Alright, in the Woodman boss store we have Airman with his white and blue color palette throwing green tornadoes. Wow.
It's almost like a Captain Planet color palette there. Instead of green here, he's got green tornadoes.
Nice. I think there's a correlation there.
Alright, let's see how Prodigy handles this first screen on Airman stage.
So he's just bustering the fan fiends.
I was gonna say, you probably see some pause buffering from him, as he is a very experienced runner.
Using the pause buffer to his advantage, for sure, for sure.
Ooh, and sky crabs afterwards.
Oh, you gotta have crabs. This is such a challenge right here.
Ooh. Wow, alright. Threading the needle there.
Some dedication. That was a dedication.
Alright, iraqvet coming up against his next robot master here. Let's see what we have. Crashman.
Alright. He's got the orange and blue complementary colors going. iraqvet, he realizes he doesn't have a weapon to use. He only has Time Stopper. Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
I did not see if he picked up the E-Tank at the start of the stage. He probably should have. It may have been wise for him to use that.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine adding an E-Tank tracker onto this bad boy.
Right? Also, big props to you today, Mega Kyle, for not only doing comms, but handling the tracking as well.
Oh, thank you. Actually, this is pretty fun. I'm enjoying myself right now.
Alright, Prodigy finding Heat Man. Oh, and Vet taking another death.
Oh, ouch. He's a very slow Heat.
The only benefit that we have there is that he does take 4 damage from Buster, but it is a slow burn, as they say.
Nice. Going into Quickman stage, this should be good for Prodigy. I hope he does not get caught up on a laser beam like he did in yesterday's race.
Alright, now Vet opting to use the E-Tank so he doesn't have to take a continue.
Nice. Good choice. Let's see if he gets an item here. No, he does not. Goes to Wood. Woodman stage.
So, Mega Kyle, tell me about your experience with the randomizer.
Well, I started playing the randomizer, and shortly after Charlie Boy started joining our races, and he instantly set up a tournament. And in the first tournament, I took 3rd place. I was eliminated by Prodigy and Metalo.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah, that's quite the honor.
So particularly for me, I've been playing the randomizer pretty casually for a number of years now. Only now playing competitively in general with gaming. I started SpeedGaming at the beginning of this year, and this is my first tournament. So it's been an exciting time. I've been having so much fun with it, being on comms and getting to race with everybody and getting to know everybody in the community.
Yeah, we have a lot of good racers in the tournament, in these groups we got. So we have Prodigy going into Quick Mandor.
Alright, finding Flash.
Wow, I see purple everywhere. He's trying
Purple
that heat.
Mega? That's great, yeah. We saw Purple Mega, Purple Flash, and Purple Stage.
Ooh, he's a very flashy Flashman. He's just using that Time Stopper over and over. Alright, Prodigy knocking out Quick Man stage. And going to Bubble.
Very nice. Ooh, and a little bit of Mega Man 4 music.
Got iraqvet. Wow, that was a super quick fight for iraqvet, while Prodigy takes a fall.
Ooh, that was very uncharacteristic, but that pea shooter definitely is a hard one to come up against there.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. I took a fall like that yesterday on the dragon. Wily won. And there wasn't even a pea shooter, it was just a dumb button pressing.
Ooh, one key thing to point out, looks like we got some Buster immune shrimp.
Oh man.
Where iraqvet taking a game over, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but he is opting to go to Quickman stage.
It looked like it was intentional. It looked like he wanted to pick a different stage.
I do know for a fact that iraqvet will definitely avoid Heatman stage if he does not have item 2.
Ah. So in this randomizer, the patterns of the Yoku block in Heatman stage have not been altered. They are the same as the vanilla game.
Yeah, there's only a very few things that have not been randomized. Mostly stage layout. There are a couple exceptions. They're not necessarily randomized, but they have been changed because of enemy placement. For example, you would have seen on Airman stage that there is a section where you'd come up against Thunderlords, and it's a platforming jump. But since they could potentially not be there, Duckfist actually opted to put more of the Cloudhead platforms to cross that section.
Okay, Prodigy takes out Quickman with the bubble. Yeah, that section in Airman stage used to be really challenging. You would have to fly across the platforms. And if you got birds and crabs in that section, it would be such a pain.
I would argue it still is, but...
Alright, Prodigy grabbing that E-Tank right off the bat. Let's see how iraqvet does with this stoppy Flashman. He likes to stop. Oh, nice.
He's going to get it down significantly quicker than Prodigy did.
Yeah, I thought so too. That was good. Good work on iraqvet.
Alright, Vet getting into Crashman stage. Only having item 1. So he should be able to, as long as RNG is kind to him, be able to get through the first elevator screens pretty simply, but the ladder climb at the back end of the stage is going to be a little long.
Yeah, he has item 1, but I'm not sure if he realizes that he does. Sometimes when you play the randomizer and you practice, you play like 2 or 3 seeds. It's easy to forget what is in your inventory.
Oh, trust me, I ran into that problem several times last night.
At the same time, we got Prodigy fighting these chandeliers, trying the time stopper, but that didn't work out too well.
Ooh, yeah, the behavior on that time stopper, that is barely any time whatsoever. It's like almost an instant it's over.
Yeah, that's a quick stop.
And also, we get to see the item 1 behavior on iraqvet's screen. It seems like it is stationary as opposed to its normal movement.
That's right. The weapon behaviors of item 1 will be randomized. You can get this item 1 that does not move vertically at all.
Prodigy finding a great weakness in Heatman's weapon for Crash, but almost dying for his trouble getting through.
We got some frog trouble here going on the iraqvet's side on this ladder.
Ooh, you see, this is where player experience comes into play. Because,
yeah. Oh, he's gonna farm for more energy. Okay.
Very, very smart. I would think, at least. Especially if he's picking up a Flash Stopper.
Yeah, farming for energy typically is something you don't see in a Mega Man 2 speedrun. You're seeing it here just because of this particular situation with the frogs at the top of the ladder. Very nice. iraqvet makes it to the top of the ladder.
Yeah, even though that flash stopper is only only goes for an instant, it was just enough to get him high enough that he didn't have to take a screen transition after getting hit.
So without having the item 3, he's gonna have trouble with these rabbits on the ladder. Especially if there's a rabbit here. Oh, luckily the rabbit jumps off the screen and it's just a Joe. Very nice.
That rabbit had so much to live for.
Yeah, he kind of gave up a little too quick. Oh, we got Bubble Man, a blue Bubble Man in Heat Man's room. Trying that atomic fire, but it just tinks off. And that metal blade isn't doing very well either.
Oh, but he makes it
Wow.
through with one pellet of energy left.
Very nice.
Ooh, iraqvet taking a death there.
This looks like a very tough Woodman fight. Oh, but he's making it with the Buster.
Ooh, but taking another death, trying to get over it. Hopefully, okay. I was worried that may have been a game over.
See how Prodigy makes it through these elevator rooms with the those little vacuum cleaner guys, the ankle biters.
Alright, looks like Vet should potentially have it this time. Yes, he gets him down.
Nice.
I will say one distinct advantage that Prodigy has in this stage is that he does have item 3, so he should be able to get through that back end on the ladders fairly quickly.
Okay. Yeah, he will get a faster ladder climb. iraqvet did not pick up the item 3 from either Flashman stage or Airman stage.
I believe
I think it's Flash. Yeah. So he'll pick up Flash here. Flash is a pretty easy stage, no matter what kind of enemy patterns you get.
Interesting play by Prodigy there. He waited for the Sniper Joe to let his shield down again, where I think he could have just walked right past him, or climbed right past him, but...
I think his concern right now is conserving his health, but he's looking like he's grabbing the E-Tank. He sure did. But he may want to save it for later.
Oh, absolutely.
If he can.
Picking up the E-Tank on Flashman and finding the wall weakness in Atomic Fire.
That's very nice. Finding that wall weakness will save him a bunch of time later in Wily 4. Oh, and that's a good weakness for Metal Man as well. Good job.
Alright, after Prodigy finding out that Woodman only takes 2 damage from the Buster, opting to use that E-Tank. Think very wisely. But, that is 8 Robos down for Prodigy. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the best eyebrows in video gaming. And when you see those eyebrows, that means we have a little game that we like to play in the community here. Since color palettes are swapped and enemy weaknesses are swapped, bosses included, we like to guess the color of the dragon at the end of Wily 1, and for bonus points, guess its weakness.
Yeah, I like to guess. I'd like to make my guess right now, actually.
Feel free, my friend.
Alright, I'm gonna go for a blue and purple dragon. Weak to metal.
Very, very nice. See, I'm gonna go with one of my favorite picks, a good old Georgia peach. Peach with some green accents, and in honor of Frico, I'll go with bubble lead as the weakness.
Bubble lead can often be a very terrible weapon due to its random nature. Sometimes you can shoot the bubble lead and it'll fall right to the floor, which is not very handy for fighting the dragon.
Oh, absolutely, but it definitely makes for an exciting fight for our viewers.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. iraqvet having a bit of a rough go here. Oh,
Yes,
we got some
definitely.
frogs. Frog
Ooh,
ladder.
boy.
Wow, this is a hard ladder to climb right now for Prodigy. And that time stopper is so short, I'm not sure if it would really help out there.
Wow, definitely
iraqvet.
making
Wow.
great use of Leaf Shield to get those frogs down, but used up a lot of item energy on it.
iraqvet is having trouble with this jump.
Alright, looks like we got a green, pink, and purple dragon, and it's Buster Week!
Oh, Buster Week. That's the best. But if you watch me, I always go into that fight with the crash bomb, just because if you shoot a bomb in his belly, the explosion will often take out the whole health bar.
That was definitely not a bad play to make, for sure.
iraqvet is making his way forward with that item 1. Yeah, that's definitely what I recommend. Some item 1 usage, buster down those fans. Oh man, and he runs. Looks like he ran right off the ledge and his A input gave out from underneath him. That is so unfortunate.
Yeah, feels bad, man. I can't state enough, actually, how challenging this enemy setup is on Airman stage. Like, especially if you're a newer runner to the randomizer.
Yeah, definitely some challenging enemies here. You definitely need some experience with dodging crabs and fighting your way forward. Oh, take that E-tank. He did that because I told him to. Alright, Prodigy's searching for the weakness to the Pico box.
Alright, finding Metal Blade. You very well... Yeah, I do believe he's gonna stick with it as well.
Yeah, the ammo consumption is kind of decent. I'm sure he'll end up with more metal at the end of the fight. Yeah, the rates look good. But he may want to refill it. You never know if the Boo Beam weakness is going to be metal, or the machine, or the alien.
Yeah, and also considering I do not believe he knows the wall weakness either.
That's right, he may not know the wall weakness. He is going to refill the metal here. Yeah, good. It's a good spot to do it. I'm liking the music.
Alright.
It's good.
Absolutely. Let's see how iraqvet does on Heatman, finally making his way through Airman stage. Ooh, and a little platforming error from Prodigy.
Yeah, when Mega Man's under the water, his jump is a little bit different than when he's outside of the water. That can throw you off just a little bit, just enough to hit a spike.
He must be kicking himself right now, because he did take a death on this screen in his race yesterday as well.
Yeah, that's right. iraqvet making it out of Airman. Nice.
And on to Heatman, he's on his last Robot Master.
Yep.
As expected, saving Heatman for last.
But he does have that item too, so he should be good to go. We got the Guts Dozer rolling on in. It is not a Buster week. Searching air.
Not quick.
What's it gonna be? No? Oh, man. That would have been a good one if it was Crash Bombs. Oh! You know, I was just talking to Prodigy about this yesterday, about searching heat first, because I often overlook it.
Yeah, actually, based on the discussion, I was going to make a reference to that earlier. It looked like he was using heat a lot more often in the 8 robot stages than he normally would.
Yeah. Okay, we got iraqvet. He's not getting item 1 through this section. He's just relying on the Buster and the Yoku blocks. That could be a problem with these prop top enemies. If you give them enough time on the screen, they will hit you right into a pit.
Alright, as Prodigy getting through the room with the fake floors, one thing to note about the randomizer is that the fake floors in this are randomized as well in terms of where their position will be.
Yeah, I don't do the jumping thing, I just take item 2. Oh, iraqvet takes a drop into the lava.
Ooh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, that's a real bummer after making it past this really hard section.
Alright, let's see what Anxiety Rooms have in store. We got a frog!
Frogs in those Anxiety Rooms aren't too bad. They'll cause a lot of lag with all the frogs, but they're pretty easy to dodge. And you can take a little damage boost off of them if you need to. Alright, making a ladder of item 1s. iraqvet is making his way to boss room. Alright, that jump on the little elevator, that still freaks me out.
Oh yeah, it scares me every time.
Oh, this is a very tough Bubble Man to fight because he goes so high. But the Metal Blade seems to do the job.
Alright, we got Prodigy searching for the wall weakness right now. And Vet on to Wily.
Yeah, Prodigy doesn't know the weakness of the walls, so he's gonna search through all of the weapons to find it.
However, he is about
there you go. There you go.
Alright, now he's got to find the Boo Beam weakness. Also to note, the Boo Beam weakness cannot be the wall weakness. Alright, find and crash.
Alright. Yeah, after that double-header race yesterday and searching around for all the weapons, I watch Kame Sennin, and he goes straight from Buster to Heat. I think that's the way to go.
Absolutely.
Prodigy making his way out of the Boo Beam fight, and he's on to his refights. See what direction he goes here.
So, answer a couple questions in chat here. Let's see. Looks like item 1 platforms totally look like windshield squeegees. I can see that.
That's a good one.
2% Chunga says, "Hey, I missed the first half hour of the broadcast, but noticed Prodigy is playing. Is this game 5 already?"
Oh, we got the high flying Bubble Man. He is very fast too.
Interesting
iraqvet is going back for some reason.
strategy.
He is out of item 3.
Ah.
Oh, he picked up a free guy. He does get his item 3. He has enough to make it up the first wall. He should probably just take it and climb some ladders, but he's gonna look for more energy here. Okay, it looks like that is what he's opting to do. He's just gonna climb the wall and hopefully pick up that energy at the top of the ladder.
Oh, you were speaking about the
There we go.
elevators themselves. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, that is correct, Cranky Hero. It will be the same Robot Master in the water if they were in the water during the 8 robot stages.
That's right. Sometimes you get Metal Man in the water, and you can manipulate his AI to just jump around repeatedly. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, there's definitely some interesting glitches in the randomizer when it comes to underwater fights. Airman being one of them.
It's a very jumpy Crash Man. Alright, one robo left.
Ooh, let's see how iraqvet handles these frogs on this ladder.
Yeah, he's trying the weapon that Prodigy had success with, so I hope he does the same. He's getting enough height. There he goes. Gotta shoot the big one to the side.
Very, very nice. Alright, it looks like Wily Machine is Buster weak, but he does find Quick Boomerang for stage 1. And it is also the weakness for stage 2 as well, so Prodigy
That's very nice.
on to the alien.
Yeah, the Wily Machine will be weak to a couple different weapons if it's not weak against the Buster, and one of the weapons will carry over to phase 2.
Alright, Vet searching for the weakness on Dragon.
Oh,
Aha!
the
Second weakness,
bubble.
one head.
Wow. But he tries the heat instead, and it's better.
Oh,
Much
wow.
better.
Very, very nice. Alright, let's see what the alien weakness is.
Wow. We got ourselves a purple alien.
Very interesting. Wow,
Wow.
okay. Finding Air Shooter and
Wow.
absolutely annihilating the alien. GG's to Prodigy.
What damage.
Holy cow.
That just ripped him apart. Oh my gosh.
So Prodigy taking the first game of the match with an official SRL time of 34 minutes and 19 seconds.
iraqvet climbing over these walls here. Now it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a very, very nice strat that you don't see happen a lot in this randomizer.
Get some audio going from iraqvet's side of the screen.
So we will see if iraqvet options to finish his run. He has every right to do so.
Yeah. It looks like that is what he is doing. According to SRL. But it looks like he's still interested to fight the Pico Pico. I say go for it. Why not? Nope.
Alright, yep, it does look like iraqvet will forfeit this run, so we will be getting Game 2 set up in just a moment while we take a small break, ladies and gentlemen.
Small break, small break.
But GG's to Vet. That was quite a valiant effort in a very, very challenging seed.
Yeah, that was a very rough Airman stage. I definitely feel.
All right. While we're waiting for the next game to get set up here, what are you most excited about to see in this tournament? Question for the chat. So we got some great answers so far in chat here. Color of the Dragon, Charlie Boy, me winning the whole thing. Of course. I mean, that's what I'm most excited about for the tournament.
I am back. Let's see.
Welcome back, Mega Kyle.
Thank you.
All right, Killraid says, evil rooms of frogs on ladders. Yeah, that's definitely one of the more exciting things to see, at least from a viewer standpoint, not necessarily from a runner one, though. What are you most excited to? What are you most excited about to see in the tournament, Mega Kyle?
Let's see. I guess Prodigy versus Metalo.
Well, that's saying they make it out of the group stages. It's a very, very high chance that it's going to happen, but you never know. You never know. Upsets do happen.
That's true. That's true. So Bubble can swim without water. Yeah, that's true. He doesn't need water to swim. That's purely on his sprite animation.
Oh, yeah, Bubble is too cool for water. Everything is water to him.
Right.
Charlie Boy saying in chat he's gonna knock both Metalo and Prodigy out from Group A while still in group stages. He's gonna win Group E so hard, it's gonna knock people from other groups out. I like it. I like the confidence.
You know, if anybody can do it, it could be Charlie Boy.
For sure. Also, a new race room is set up if you'd like to join.
You're gonna reach over and smack me. Oh my gosh. People, help me. Somebody save Mega Kyle 83. On the bottom? Oh man. Charlie.
Alright, looks like we are getting very close to being ready here. Make sure everything is set.
No, Charlie is very excited for the tournament, as we all are. It's very fun. We enjoy the suffering, as Duckfist said yesterday.
Yeah, big shoutouts to Duckfist as well, the creator of the Randomizer.
Thank you, Kill Raid. Kill Raid will save me. Shield me from Charlie Boy's baseball love taps.
Alright, looks like we're getting ready to kick this off shortly. These
Yeah.
runners are all set.
They're ready. And here we got the 10 seconds showing in the SRL.
There will be a little bit of a delay on the stream, though, so we'll catch up with the action as soon as it starts on the restream here.
But it's coming.
Oh, it certainly is. Now, I'm excited to see how this seed plays out, because if there is a not as much of a difficult airman stage, I do not believe that will get nearly as tripped up.
Yeah, I would like to see a run where Vet doesn't have as many stops and he can just breeze through that airman stage. That would be cool.
Absolutely,
All right.
and I will say for the chat while this gets started up, feel free to look at any of the highlights and VODs from the previous races. This year has been so exciting so far. We've already had 2 matches go to Game 4,